everybody. How are y'all? I got a new camera angle. Y'all notice that? Y'all are no longer duct taped to my wall. And I'll tell you why in here in just a minute. Let everybody start getting in here. I have Yellow Rose Homestead in the house. Huh?
Streetfield wants you to show the lighting, but I don't know how we can do that.
I'll see if I can show you here in just a second. I'm so excited. Y'all don't know. I had some, what did they say? How was that worded? Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy. I had some people bless me with some amazing birthday gifts. I have a new camera set up. I have a new lighting set up. Stacy and Chris from Yellow Rose Homestead went and played Santa Claus for my birthday. I have a new camera tripod. I have new softbox lights. Let me tell y'all what. They just took Mama Z's Texas Kitchen to a whole new level. Hey, Gemini Homestead. Hey, Dutch. And my computer's over here, so I'm going to have to go squinting. Keith may have to tell me who all's in the room because I can't see my computer. Who all's here?
Streetfield.
Hey, Stringfield.
Nodo.
Hey, Nodo. Guys, I cannot tell you. I'm going to attempt to swing the camera around and I'll show you the box light if I don't blind everybody. I can't, I'm still speechless. I can tilt this thing down so y'all can be up and close and personal with my cooking. My filming is going to be through the roof. Y'all are going to be right here while I'm cooking now. I have cried. They just took my show to a whole new level. So I can't even begin to, if I talk too much about it right now, I'm going to start crying because y'all know I'm a crier. So,
Castle Highs.
Hey, Castle Highs. I can't thank them enough. It's something, y'all were literally duct taped to my wall over there. And now I've got this beautiful little stand to put my webcam on. And it's just amazing. So, welcome all y'all that are coming in. Thank y'all for being here today. We are going to make it's a family favorite. It's an old recipe. And this just kind of goes to, I know a lot of people are stuck at home right now, and this is stuff y'all probably have in your pantry. So I wanted to do kind of just a family favorite and stuff that y'all probably have at the house. A lot of my recipes that we're going to be putting out, I'm going to try to do stuff that you guys have in your house right now. And if you don't, it wouldn't be hard to get at the store. Because I know stuff is kind of scarce right now. So that's what we're going to do. This is chicken enchilada casserole. And you may have had this growing up. I don't know, maybe not. But if you didn't, you're going to like this. So I'm going to try to, first I'm going to turn you around, try to show you my box lights. I've just got one set up right now. And then we're going to be playing with it a little bit. I'm just still learning to use these things. So hold on just a second. Keith, you want to help me real quick? And I may get you to help me. We're going to turn this thing around. Just turn the camera. I'm going to take y'all on a ride. So if y'all get dizzy easy, just gently turn it slowly so we don't make nobody sick. Yeah, I'll turn the whole thing so we don't mess the camera too much. Y'all excuse my dirty house. All right, that's the box light. All right, turn it back slowly.
Trying to keep my head out of it.
Y'all are getting a tour of my living room. Okay, stop. Now, I'm going to tilt y'all down so y'all can see the cooking station here. All right. Easy. Slowly. Slowly. A little bit more. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. A little bit more. Almost there. A little bit more. A little bit more. All right. We're good. All right. How's that for close up and personal? We're going to come in just a little bit here. How cool is that, guys? Is that not a neat little setup right there? Y'all are a lot closer than when y'all were duct taped to my wall. We're going to start out here. I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil. I'm going to turn this pan down. I've had it heating up a little bit, so we didn't have to sit and wait for. So my pan is hot. I'm going to put some onion. Maybe I won't make my smoke detector go off. Take it off here and let it cool down just a touch.
Very nice birthday gift.
Yes, it was. I was completely and totally blessed. I'm going to put a little bit of salt. Just a little bit of salt and pepper. Just going to cook this down a little bit. We're going to add a little bit of garlic to it. All right, turn my heat back up. This week's video, I'm going to tell y'all about a challenge or a collaboration we're doing. The other night, Dee from Naturally NC was making Scotch eggs. And we were like, that looks so good. And then we got to talking. Everybody's got their own version of Scotch eggs. So we are doing a collaboration. I'm going to be shooting my version. I'm actually probably going to do it today while I've got everything kind of set up. But that video will be coming out Monday. If you have your own version of Scotch eggs and would like to get in on this collaboration, let Miss D over at Naturally NC know. And you can make your own version of Scotch eggs. Scotch. Am I saying it right? I think I'm adding Texas accent in on that. But anyway, it is open for anybody who'd like to join it. And the collaboration with J-Lo's Adventure is still going on about using what you got. I'm actually going to do another video on that. And if Lippy, if you want to do another one, you guys could do another one as well. Because I think as long as this thing keeps going, people are going to be doing more of those. So anybody who wants to get in on that collaboration is welcome to as well. I'm just adding a little bit of garlic to this. And I'm just going to cook this down a little bit till it gets a little translucent. I can't speak English today, guys. Not that I ever could. Well, I speak Texan, so. Well, Misty's version of Texan. Am I missing anybody that's come in? I really can't see. Hey, Built on the Rock. How you doing, sweetie? So we went to Walmart yesterday, and I may or may not have had a bit of another panic attack. I am done going to the store. We are locked down for the next month.
Texan is in English.
Yes. I will agree to that. But we may have to shut that if that fool keeps out there jacking his motor up. I am done going to the store. Those people could not understand 6 foot if it slapped them upside the head. I was about done. I finally just walked out. I was like, I don't care if we got everything we need or not. I'm done. We got to get out of here. There's this poor lady out in the parking lot. She had a mask on. She's an older lady. I say older. She wasn't that much older than us, but shit. I said, was it just me or was people getting way too dang close? And she said, no, ma'am, they were. She said, my husband, she said, I'm not as worried about myself, but my husband has health issues. And she said, I'm scared to death of getting him sick. And she said, people just don't get it. She said, they were walking way too close to me. She said, I was just getting the last things we need to get up out of here and go walk it down. I said, yeah, us too. But then we got to go, well, my husband does. We bought our daughter a printer so she can do her college work, and it don't work. So he's got to take the printer back today. I'm not going back though. All right.
Lorena Forsythe, first time visitor.
Who?
Lorena Forsythe.
Well, hello. Welcome. So to my onions and garlic, I'm adding, this is some of the chicken I canned. I got 2 pint jars, and I'm just adding that to the mix. I've drained it off. And basically all we're doing at this point now is just kind of heating this chicken up. And to that, I've got 2 cans of green chili enchilada sauce. I always keep this in my cabinet. I add this stuff to everything. When I make my green chili enchiladas, I do have a video for that. That was my own invention. Back when I was about 19 years old, I tell the story behind it. And then 2 cans. And then to this, I'm adding some cream of chicken soup. Okay. Throw that away real quick. And here's where you use what you got. Now, camera's here. Cream cheese. Now, normally I would put sour cream. Guess what? They didn't have any sour cream at the store. So I'm improvising. We're going to use a little bit of cream cheese. Because what you're wanting is just to make it creamy. If I can get it open. Yep. And you know what? I bet it'll be. Would you come? I have a little bit of arthritis in my hands, so sometimes it doesn't cooperate. What?
Cooperate.
Thank you. And obviously my mouth don't want to work.
Obviously, this stuff is really close good.
Okay, good. So it's not just me.
There you
Okay, thank you. My husband is not a fan of cream cheese, and he's like, I'll try it. I said, it's going to be fine. It'll melt down. You ain't going to taste a thing. So I'm not going to use a ton of it, but it's just basically to make it creamy. I'm only going to use about that much cream cheese. But I mean, really, who doesn't love cream cheese? Weirdo. But they didn't have yogurt either. Can you believe that crap? All right. So we'll get this all incorporated. Oh, did I mention this might not be the healthiest recipe you ever ate in your life? But it'll be hearty and it'll be good. And right now, you know, you need hearty stuff to sustain you, you know, and feed your family. And I think that's what's important. Casseroles are good for, you know, stuff like this. All right. So the other thing we're going to do is we're going to grate some cheese. And I would suggest, I ran out, I don't know, I think I griped to my Marco friends the other day. I was out of cheese. That is a cardinal sin around here, is for me to run out of cheese. Because I eat a lot of cheese. After I had my weight loss surgery, that was one of the main sources of protein for me was cheese. I've got some Kobe Jack and I have some cheddar. And I'm going to use both of them. I'm just using a medium cheddar. I think I've told you guys before, I don't buy shredded cheddar because they put an extra chemical in it to keep it from clumping together. So I just grade my own. And plus, it seems to last longer if I don't get the already shredded cheese. And to be honest with you, they didn't have a lot of shredded cheese at the store. But they had the chuck cheese. So was a good thing.
Goes on it right.
Uh-huh.
Says she only eats healthy food. She went to the store yesterday
Uh-huh.
and bought some peanut M&Ms. She said peanuts are healthy.
There you go. You know, it's funny because I was talking to Dee about that this morning, that there may be a lot of people that come out of this about 20 pounds heavier. Well, and you're at home more, and you're just out of your routine too. I've heard a lot of people. I think it's Minzy that was talking about. She's off her keto diet because you're eating. You can't buy like you normally do. You don't.
Camo and Bo's homestead came in.
Hello, Camo and Bo. Welcome. Thank you guys for joining me this morning. We are making an old-timey classic casserole. Chicken enchilada, green chili casserole. I'm just grating up some Kobe Jack cheddar cheese. Letting my sauce here come to smelt my, basically at this point, I'm just melting my cream cheese up a little bit. You see how rich that makes that?
Better be totally melted.
It is going to be totally melted.
And covered up by every other flavor in there.
Y'all hear him?
Hey, you're the one that called me a girl a while ago.
He's such a crybaby, I swear. I promise it'll be good. It will be good. Have I ever lied to you before?
Yes.
He is so wrong, guys. So wrong. I put cream cheese in things you never knew it was there. Now he's going to question everything he eats. All right. We got our cheese all grated. Just kind of mix it up a little bit here. I had a food processor at one time, and it got dropped. Didn't it, love?
Yes.
Yeah, that was like 6 years ago, and I still give him a hard time.
Tell me what you're fixing again.
I am making green chili chicken enchilada casserole. This is just an old-fashioned casserole. I had this a lot as a child. Now, here's a variation of this casserole, and this is how my mom used to make it. She would use Tostito corn chips. I'm using tortillas, corn tortillas, but my mom would use the Tostita corn chips. I think I've seen this made with like Fritos as well. So, I mean, there's a lot of ways to make this if y'all Google it, but you make this with sour cream. You could add green chilies to it. I just used the green chili enchilada sauce. So this was basically using what you got in the cabinet. So I used canned chicken that I had canned. So you could use a rotisserie chicken, which I almost bought a rotisserie chicken to use. But I thought, why am I doing that? I've already got canned chicken. You could use canned chicken. You probably, honestly, could use tuna fish.
Lisa Lee just came in.
Hey, Lisa Lee, how are you, hon? Thank you guys for joining me today. So, I'll try to get this to heat up a little bit more. And this is going to bake in the oven as well for 30 minutes. So, we get this in the oven. I need to get this later real quick, so I'll have time to bake before the show's over. But this is what we're going to do. Hold on, let me get a scoop. See, we didn't get everything over here, Keith. I always forget one thing. Never failed. I got it.
Okay. I need to turn the camera a little bit so they can see what you're doing.
Yeah, go ahead. All right. Bear with us for just a minute, guys. There we go. That's good. All right, I'm just going to scoop a little bit of this out. I've already sprayed my pan. Now, y'all know I'm not a fan of sprays, but this is coconut spray, and it doesn't have any of the hydrogenated, did I say it right, oil in it. So if you're going to use spray, I would say go with one of those. I want to get me one of the ones that you can put your own oil in it. I'm looking into that. So, all right. So you're just going to put a little bit of the sauce on the bottom. That's a big piece of chicken. Okay. All right. So put some of that down first. And then you're going to get your corn tortillas. I've got white corn tortillas, but you just use whatever you got. Now, if you wanted to heat these up first, you could. These are really fresh. I would suggest using really fresh, but you don't have to. Again, use what you got. And I've seen these cut up. I've seen them. I don't. I just layer them. All right? You're going to put you some more sauce on here. Don't worry, Keith. It's going to continue to melt. I know he's like that big old clump of cream cheese going, And then you're going to cover it with cheese. All right? And you're going to make another layer.
D came in.
Hey, D, I was just talking about you. Pull that spoon out. Put one more layer. Okay. Turn that off. And then we're going to top it with the cheese. Probably 1,000 calories a serving, but I won't eat more than 5 bites of it because I can't. Yesterday, I was sharing with Dee and them, was my 2-year anniversary since I had my weight loss surgery. So I'm officially 2 years out. And then this is going to go in a 350 degree oven for 30 minutes or until it's all nice and bubbly. So I would say eyeball it. All right, I'm going to put it over here in my oven. My oven has been heating for a while, so I would say it might not even take that long. All right, let me rinse my hands, guys. Okay, will you help me straighten this up real quick?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna bring y'all back up. Actually, you help me bring me back up.
Okay.
We're on. Okay. A little bit more. Okay. And then we'll move this and you can bring the computer back up here so I can see chat. All right, let me get this.
Is it unplugged?
Uh-huh. All right, we're gonna move that and then get a pot, right?
Okay, I got mine.
Yeah, you don't want to touch that. That's right. And then we'll bake it off. But give me a minute and I'll bring the computer up and then let's clean up just a little bit and bring the chat up. And then I'll catch up with everybody. It's in this. See how everybody is doing. All right, I'm gonna bring my computer over here so I can see y'all. Let's see. These, I think so. Let me get my mouse. Ah, sorry. Hello, Lisa Lee. Hello, Nestle and C. I know we've got the door open over there, and it is really cool outside. Hey, Jess, thank you guys for coming in. Boy, we've got a nice house this morning. I hope, one thing, Papa, would you put the cheese up for me? Grab a bag down for me. Get my coffee going here.
What up?
The cheese. I gave a tour of the box lots. D, what do you think? And look how close I am to the camera, man. Isn't this awesome? That is from the new tripod. And we need to probably go ahead and plug the computer in too. Okay.
One thing at a time.
One thing at a time. I'm rushing him around.
She does that all the time, by the way.
Thank you. I know. I'm like, he tells me since I lost weight and everything, I rush around like a Tasmanian devil now. That's how I tripped over the dishwasher. Is because I move around like a mad woman. I don't go at a slow pace anymore. We were cleaning up the kitchen. So have I told y'all this story? I know Marco has heard about it, my Marco friends. We were cleaning up the kitchen and we had the dishwasher open and I turned around and tripped over the dishwasher.
Trying to go too fast.
He's just trying to go too fast. Other side. It's on this side. Now everybody sees your bald head. Hey, Rustic Traditions. How are you, sweetie? And I mean, I fell on the door on my hip. I am a mad woman. Yeah, y'all know how it is. It's crazy. I think, hey, will you do me one more favor?
Maybe.
Will you get my chair? That. So I don't have to stand here?
Don't you like standing?
Listen at him, guys. See how I'm treated?
Yeah, you're the one who called me a weirdo earlier.
You are a weirdo. You don't like cream cheese. I mean, who doesn't like cream cheese? Right?
I do not like cream cheese.
You could stay in the chat with me.
No.
Come here.
No.
Come here. Oh, people see me now if I sit down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently.
Oh, It was, I mean, I landed on the door. It still don't lean right. But it washes. It didn't break it. Yeah. Oh, it was bad. I was coming out of church Sunday night. May or may not have sipped a little bit of wine and tripped over. There's you come off the sidewalk, and they have redone our sidewalks, and where the pavement comes up, the road, there's about this much from the asphalt, and I caught my toe on it. And sometimes if you would just go ahead and fall, you'd probably be better off. But when you try to save yourself, my back still hurts from that. I am the most accident prone person I've ever met in my life. Hey, She Moved Mountains. So the casserole's in the oven. That's what we're kind of waiting on. I'm just sitting here catching up with everybody. So tell me, guys, how are y'all doing? One thing I did want to mention real quick, I haven't mentioned it in a while, and I wanted to. Crystal at Copper Kettle Farms. Crystal, are you in here? Is she come in this morning? Okay. Somebody, one of my mods, if y'all don't mind, grab the link for me. We have a Facebook group, and it's she's working on a website called the Homestead Hub. That is just a place kind of for homesteaders that we're working on. That's eventually going to be a website that where homesteaders can sell goods. It's going to just be just a place where, if you sell soaps or sell different stuff, just homesteading stuff, that you can just a centralized location. Also, if you post your lives there, you can that way there's not just kind of a networking site. But I hadn't talked about it in a couple of 3 lives, so I just wanted to mention that. I was hoping Crystal would be in here. She could throw it out there. Normally, I would put sour cream in it. I just couldn't find any sour cream. So that's why it's got cream cheese. Hopefully. Hey, Keith, what did that dumb cat just do?
Oh, shit. Lucky.
Did he just knock a plant over?
No, he jumped up in it trying to get through the gate.
Cat just got grounded. Did he?
No, he didn't knock it over.
Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. You, Brat, my cat.
No more doing that side for you.
What was he trying to get to?
Through the gate.
What was he trying to get through there?
There wasn't anything over there. He was just jumped up. He was all the way hunched over trying to squeeze through the gate. Not that his fat ass could fit through it.
Would you please stop cussing? He said 2 cuss words in a matter of 2 minutes. Good Lord. Sorry, guys. Glad I'm not monetized because I'd lose it at this point. See, he's my Lee. He's my Lee, guys. Is Teresa, are you still in here? He's my Lee.
said you're blurry.
It doesn't look blurry on my computer.
It doesn't look blurry to me either. Scooping over just a minute.
Okay. Yeah, we had turned it a little bit to,
How's that?
yeah, that's fine. Hey, Hardneck Farms, how are you? Look, I worked at a prison for 12 years in the adult system, then 2.5 years in the juvenile. I'm no saint, but I try to keep it family friendly. I don't know why my, yeah, it looks okay here. I'm not sure. I probably just need a better webcam. That, maybe when we get our stimulus checks, there are a few, well, okay. So one thing, we're going to get some bills paid off. We're trying to be smart about our those checks, and I don't think anybody, if you're smart, sit on some of it, but we're going to try to get some debt paid down. Not that we have a ton of debt. We don't have credit cards or anything like that, but I want to get some bills paid off. That's what's important to us. And I hope we had talked about that too, Rustic. We had talked about that too. I am going to get some pew pew seeds. Dee had given us a website. Camo and bows, I would say get in lives. That is the best way to do that. Most people, here's the secret to my success. The way I have grown my channel is I got in lives and introduced myself. None of us, I didn't go into lives and say, hey, I need subs. I got into lives and said, hi, my name is Misty from Mama Z's Texas Kitchen. And the subs will come. Start putting content out, make videos, do lives, and get to know people. That is the absolute best way to get to know people. And the followers will come, Right. Absolutely. Yeah, I know. And that's what I mean. Get into those lives and get to know people. I started in October. And I am almost to 650. I am so excited, guys. Almost to 650. So I'm about to reach a new milestone. And I put out 2 videos a week and I do 3 lives a week now. So I don't take any of it for granted. Trust me. It is a lot of work, but I enjoy it. And, you just got to get out there and do it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Another good option, I don't know if you're doing it yet, 2 Family Homestead, get into their lives Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for 2 Family Homestead. That is the God honest truth. I have learned so much from them. Consistency is the key. I truly believe that. Shayla, anybody you see in blue here? So Papa, he's my husband, and he's my sidekick. I mean, I couldn't do any of this without him. So, but I would say consistency is the key to growth. Two Family Homestead is amazing. They've taught me everything I know about making a banner, about making thumbnails, about all of it. But consistency is number one. And that and just getting to know people. I mean, when getting into lives and talking to people, when I walk in a live now, people know who I am, you know. Because I go in and I talk to people. So absolutely. Yes, have a unique name. That makes a big difference. If you use your name, um, like my name is Misty Zimmerman. There's a lot of Misty Zimmermans out there. There ain't that many Mama Z's Texas Kitchens, you know. So having a unique name is a big deal. Absolutely. All right, I'm going to check this casserole real quick, guys. See how we look. Oh, it sure look good. Almost there, guys. I'm going to cancel that. I'm thinking I'm going to turn this up just a little bit. See if I can't speed it up just a hair. Because it's almost there. Absolutely. Something catchy. Mama Z's comes from, I had started a jelly business about 6 years ago, making homemade jelly. And Mama Z's was the name of my jelly company. It's just kind of a home business. So, and then I added the Texas Kitchen for a channel name. So y'all see my seeds back there? That came from a papaya that we had. I thought, you know, I'm going to dry that out and see if I can't start a papaya tree. In a grow bag, no less. I know. For my parents to plant out on the farm. I know I'm a weirdo. Yes, y'all need to follow Yellow Rose Homestead. They are cross-country truck drivers. Anybody you see in blue, anybody, y'all follow each other. Absolutely. Because, you know, most people in here are creators, and we all have something to learn from each other. And especially right now, it's a good time, you know. Guys, y'all ought to see my tomato plants out there. I got baby tomatoes growing. I'm so excited. I did pick up a couple more plants at the store. I have some starts going too, but I wanted to get something that was a little further along. I picked me up a new okra plant, and I've got a little okra plant growing that I started from seed. But I picked a plant up that's a little further along. I've got a squash plant that's a little further along than my seedlings. And I picked up another cucumber plant. I've got beans that I started from seed that are growing out there. I've got bell pepper plant. I've got a bunch of stuff growing out in my little patio. I'm excited. I am going to have some food. As long as I can keep the neighborhood dogs that people won't keep on the leash and keep the neighborhood kids off of them, I am going to have some groceries out there. I am so excited, guys. Hey, Pete, how are you, my friend? I'm gonna get out there in a little while and pot up my plants. We're supposed to get rain all week this week. Yeah, I have a jalapeno pepper plant, a bell pepper plant. I have a banana pepper plant. I've got habanero peppers growing. Yep, I've got. In fact, I've got a jalapeno pepper plant that is starting to make little peppers. Yeah, I wintered. I started it last year, so it is ready to go. I think this may be about ready. You see, it is getting bubbly in here. All right, I think this is about there, Keith. If you want to help me get some pot rags, let me grab my pot rags real quick.
Okay, where I put the gloves? Oh.
All right, let me. All right, we will turn the camera back down here.
Just a minute.
Turn this back.
Damn, that's cold.
I know. Look at that, guys. What do y'all think? All right, give me a spoon and a little plate. Looks pretty good, huh? That's fine, yeah. That right there is a hearty comfort food.
It's messy at times, though.
Yeah. Definitely gooey. It's good. Yep, it works. All right. There you go. Absolutely. I might would have used a little bit less of the sauce maybe, but it works. And it's good. And probably if it sets up, you could make it up overnight and it would Hardneck Farms, there are plenty of us out here. And you know, truthfully, let me move the camera back up a little bit. One thing about homesteading And Nathan at Sampson Farms. Oh, this way. Bring it back towards me. There you go. Homesteading. Nathan from Sampson Farms told me this back in, I think, November when I first was getting started. Homesteading is a state of mind. I live in an apartment. I grow vegetables on my little pretend patio. It's a lifestyle. It's a state of mind. It's not just, whether you live in an apartment, you have 100 acres. It is truly a state of mind. Now, I have a 15-acre farm that belongs to my parents now. It'll eventually be Keith and I's. And I grew up in a small town of 500 people. I live in a city right now of, about 89,000. But I truly believe that all of us are kind of getting called back to the land. Or a lot of us, not all of us. We all couldn't. There's not enough land for all of us getting called back to the land. But, it truly is a state of mind. So I hope I've given you a recipe that you can use, adapt to what you have in your kitchen. And that absolutely. Thank you all so much for coming in today. God bless you all. Remember, I do a Monday devotional at 1:30. It is Christian based, but it is open to all. All are welcome at Mama Z's table. And I bless you. And God bless. Thank you so much for coming in today. Have a great weekend, guys. Absolutely. Love you guys.